Gentlemen, here's something no one tells you about travel. An airport is a modern-day showcase of personal surrender. It is a place where style, dignity, and self-respect go to die, sacrificed at the altar of a misguided notion of comfort. For most men over 40, the act of traveling, whether for business or pleasure, is treated as an excuse to abandon every standard they might hold for themselves in normal life. The result is a sea of grown men shuffling through terminals in stained sweatpants, novelty t-shirts, and flimsy sandals. They won't say anything if you look like you just rolled out of bed and into a security line. They'll just smile politely. But make no mistake, you are being seen by the airline staff, by your business colleagues, by potential clients, and by the world at large. And the message being sent is one of carelessness and a complete lack of preparation. So today, I am breaking down the travel style sins that are silently undermining your image as a capable, confident man. More importantly, I'm giving you the definitive gentleman's blueprint for traveling with elegance, efficiency, and yes, profound comfort. We will cover what to wear, what to pack, and how to carry yourself, ensuring that you arrive at your destination looking and feeling as sharp as when you left. Trust me, what I show you at the end is the part you'll wish you knew years ago. Let's get into it. 1. The luggage letdown. Before you even think about what clothes to pack, we must address the vessel that will carry them. Your luggage is not just a box. It is your silent ambassador. It is the first thing the hotel bellman sees. It is your companion in the airport lounge. And it is a reflection of your overall approach to life. The mistake countless men make is to travel with luggage that is old, battered, cheap, or completely inappropriate for a grown man. This is the tattered backpack from a post-college trip to Europe or the brightly colored soft-shell suitcase with a wobbly handle and frayed zippers. The problem with poor quality luggage is that it instantly broadcasts an image of unpreparedness and a lack of sophistication. A tattered backpack paired with a business casual outfit looks jarringly juvenile. A cheap suitcase that looks like it might burst open at any moment signals that you don't invest in quality, durable goods. It undermines your entire presence before you've even unpacked. It suggests that your journey, and by extension you, are not to be taken seriously. So what is the solution? The solution is to invest in a small, high-quality, and coordinated luggage system. A gentleman does not need a dozen mismatched bags. He needs 2 key pieces that project an image of timeless style and robust functionality. The first piece, the quality carry-on suitcase. This is your primary travel workhorse. You must invest in a high-quality, hard-shell, or ballistic nylon carry-on suitcase. Look for one with 4 smooth-gliding spinner wheels, which make navigating an airport terminal effortless. The construction should be solid, with sturdy, reliable zippers and a strong telescoping handle. The color should be classic and understated: black, navy blue, or a dark charcoal gray. A sophisticated monochrome suitcase will always look sharp and will never go out of style. The second piece, the elevated personal item. This is the bag that you carry on with you, the one that contains your in-flight essentials. You must replace your old backpack with something more dignified. Your 2 best options are a leather or waxed canvas weekender duffel bag or a high-quality leather briefcase. A beautiful weekender bag is incredibly versatile, perfect for short trips on its own or as a companion to your suitcase on longer journeys. A sleek leather briefcase is the non-negotiable choice for business travel. It keeps your documents and laptop secure and makes you look polished and professional. By investing in this simple 2-piece system, you are creating a cohesive and powerful first impression. It says you are an experienced, organized, and sophisticated traveler who values quality and is prepared for the journey ahead. This same level of preparedness must extend to the clothes you wear on that journey. 2. The airport uniform atrocity. Now that your luggage is in order, let's talk about what you are actually wearing as you walk through the airport. The modern airport has become a depressing parade of grown men in what can only be described as their sleepwear. The mistake is believing that the act of sitting on a plane for a few hours gives you a license to dress like a slob. This is the man in the baggy sweatpants, the oversized hoodie, the graphic t-shirt, and the dirty running shoes, or even worse, flip-flops. The problem with this comfort at all costs uniform is that it shows a complete lack of respect for yourself, for your fellow travelers, and for the place you are going. You never know who you might run into at an airport. A future boss, a potential client, an old flame. Dressing in your sloppiest clothes ensures that any such encounter will be an embarrassing one. Furthermore, arriving at a fine hotel or a business meeting looking like you just rolled out of bed is a terrible first impression. It signals that you are not a man who commands the details. The solution is to adopt a sophisticated travel uniform that is just as comfortable as sweatpants, but is 1,000 times more stylish. The secret weapon in this uniform is the unstructured travel blazer. An unstructured blazer is made from a soft, comfortable, and often stretch-infused fabric like a knit cotton, a wool blend jersey, or a high-tech performance blend. It has no stiff canvas and minimal to no shoulder padding, making it feel more like a cardigan than a formal suit jacket. It is incredibly comfortable and wrinkle-resistant. Here is your new travel uniform, the jacket, an unstructured blazer in a versatile navy or charcoal gray. The pockets are perfect for holding your passport and boarding pass, and it instantly elevates your entire look, meaning you will be treated with more respect by airline and hotel staff. The shirt. Underneath the blazer, you can wear a high-quality Pima cotton t-shirt, a Henley, or a sharp knit polo. These are all soft, comfortable, and breathable. The trousers. Ditch the sweatpants for a pair of high-performance stretch chinos or a quality pair of dark wash jeans with 1 to 2% stretch. These look sharp and tailored, but offer all the flexibility and comfort you need for a long flight. The shoes. Your footwear should be stylish, but also practical for getting through security. A pair of slip-on loafers in leather or suede, or a pair of sleek minimalist leather sneakers with elastic laces are the perfect choice. They are easy to slip off and on, and they are comfortable for walking through long terminals. This outfit is the perfect synthesis of comfort and style. You will be more comfortable than the man in the sloppy sweats, and you will look like a confident, seasoned traveler who is in complete control. This sense of control should also extend to what is inside your suitcase. 3. The overpacking offense. Let's talk about what goes into your beautiful new luggage. A common mistake made by inexperienced travelers is overpacking. This is the man who packs for a 4-day trip as if he is deploying for a 6-month expedition. He brings a dozen shirts, 5 pairs of shoes, and multiple jackets just in case. The problem with overpacking is that it is a sign of an amateur. It is born from a lack of planning and a lack of confidence in one's choices. It leads to a suitcase that is incredibly heavy and difficult to manage. It often results in checked bag fees and a longer wait at the baggage carousel. Once at your destination, it leads to a hotel room that explodes into a chaotic mess of clothes and a suitcase full of wrinkled garments you never even wore. It is inefficient, stressful, and unnecessary. The solution is to master the art of the lean, interchangeable travel wardrobe. The goal is not to have an outfit for every conceivable scenario, but to have a small collection of versatile pieces that can be combined to create multiple stylish outfits. The key to this is packing with a strict, versatile color palette. Before you pack, you must decide on your color story. A simple and effective travel palette is to build everything around blue and gray. This means you pack navy and charcoal trousers or chinos. You pack shirts in white, light blue, and light gray. You pack sweaters in navy and charcoal. Every single one of these items works with every other item. You could also build a palette around brown and olive. By sticking to a tight, interchangeable color palette, you can pack far fewer items while dramatically increasing the number of outfits you can create. For a 1-week trip, you should be able to pack everything you need in a carry-on suitcase. This typically means 2 pairs of trousers, jeans, 4 to 5 shirts, polos, 1 or 2 sweaters, 1 blazer or jacket, and a maximum of 3 pairs of shoes. This lean approach requires you to choose your footwear with particular care, as shoes are the bulkiest and heaviest items you will pack. This brings us to a critical rule of smart travel. 4. The footwear fiasco. We have established that your shoes are the foundation of your style. When you travel, they are also the heaviest and most space-consuming items in your luggage. The mistake is twofold: packing too many pairs of shoes and packing the wrong types of shoes for your destination and planned activities. The problem with packing too many shoes is that it is the single fastest way to fill up your suitcase and add unnecessary weight. There is no reason to bring 5 pairs of shoes for a 5-day trip. The problem with packing the wrong shoes is that it can leave you uncomfortable or unprepared. Packing only stiff leather dress shoes for a trip that will involve a lot of walking through the cobblestone streets of Rome is a recipe for painful blisters. Packing only casual sneakers for a business trip where you have an important client dinner is a professional misstep. The solution is to adhere to the 3-shoe rule for most trips. For any trip up to a week long, you should be able to get by with a maximum of 3 carefully selected pairs of shoes. You will wear the bulkiest pair on the plane and pack the other 2. Here is how you choose your 3 pairs. Shoe 1, the comfortable walker. This is the shoe you will wear on the plane and for any days that involve a lot of walking. This should be your most comfortable yet stylish option. Your minimalist leather sneaker is the perfect choice here. It provides support and comfort while still looking sharp. Shoe 2, the smart casual all-rounder. This is your versatile evening shoe. It's the shoe you wear to a nice dinner, a bar, or a smart casual event. Your best options are a suede or leather loafer or a versatile chukka boot. These can be dressed up or down easily. Shoe 3, the specialist. This third shoe depends on the specific nature of your trip. If it's a business trip, this will be your formal leather Oxford or Derby to be worn with your suit. If it's a beach vacation, this might be a pair of high-quality leather sandals or espadrilles to be worn at the destination, not in the airport. If it's a winter trip, this might be a more robust leather boot. If you don't have a specific need, you might even get by with just 2 pairs. By strategically selecting just 3 versatile pairs of shoes, you will save an immense amount of space and weight in your luggage, while still being perfectly prepared for any situation your journey presents. This same strategic approach must be applied to how you pack your clothes to avoid another common travel problem. 5. The wrinkle catastrophe. Let's talk about the state of your clothes when you arrive at your destination. The mistake many men make is to hastily fold and stuff their clothes into their suitcase, only to open it upon arrival and find a hopelessly wrinkled mess. The problem with this is that it creates immediate work and stress at the beginning of your trip. You are now faced with the choice of either spending the first hour of your vacation hunched over a subpar hotel iron or going out to your first engagement looking rumpled, disheveled, and unkempt. Neither is a good option. It completely defeats the purpose of carefully selecting your clothes if they are unwearable when you arrive. The solution is to learn a few simple, smart packing techniques and to be mindful of the fabrics you choose to pack. First, you must master the art of the roll. For most casual garments like t-shirts, polo shirts, and even jeans and chinos, tightly rolling them instead of folding them is a superior method. Rolling compresses the fabric and dramatically reduces the hard creases that are formed by folding. For more structured items like blazers and dress shirts, a more careful folding technique is required. For a dress shirt, you should button it up, place it face down, and carefully fold the sleeves and sides in before folding the entire shirt in half. For a blazer, there are several techniques to fold it in on itself along the seams to protect its structure. A quick search for how to fold a blazer for travel will provide you with a simple visual guide. Second, you must use packing cubes. This is a non-negotiable game-changing travel accessory. Packing cubes are small, zippered fabric containers that allow you to compartmentalize and compress your clothing. You can have 1 cube for your shirts, 1 for your underwear and socks, and so on. This not only keeps your suitcase incredibly organized, but the compression also helps to reduce wrinkles and save a significant amount of space. Third, be mindful of your fabric choices. Some fabrics are simply more prone to wrinkling than others. While linen is a wonderful summer fabric, it will wrinkle if you look at it the wrong way. For travel, prioritize fabrics that are naturally wrinkle-resistant. Merino wool is a travel superstar. It's breathable, odor-resistant, and wrinkles fall out of it easily. High-quality technical fabrics and cotton blends with a bit of stretch also tend to travel much better than 100% cotton. By using these smart packing techniques, you can ensure you arrive at your destination with clothes that are organized, neat, and ready to wear. This same level of organization should apply to your grooming supplies. 6. The Ziploc bag blunder. Let's discuss your grooming essentials. The mistake made by many an amateur traveler is to wait until the last minute and then frantically throw their full-sized bottles of shampoo, shaving cream, and cologne into a flimsy, disposable Ziploc bag. The problem with this approach is threefold. First, it looks incredibly disorganized and unprofessional. Second, full-sized bottles take up a huge amount of space and weight, and they are not compliant with TSA liquid regulations for carry-on luggage. Third, These bottles and cheap plastic bags are prone to leaking, which can lead to the disaster of arriving at your destination to find that your favorite shirt is now soaked in shampoo. The solution is to invest in a proper, organized gentleman's DOP kit. A DOP kit, or toiletry bag, is a dedicated bag for your grooming supplies. Investing in a handsome one made from leather or waxed canvas is a mark of a seasoned traveler. Inside this DOP kit, you should not have full-sized products. You need to decant your favorite products into high-quality, reusable, travel-sized bottles and containers. This allows you to bring the products you actually use and trust without taking up unnecessary space. Furthermore, you should seek out solid, travel-friendly alternatives to liquid products. A solid cologne is a fantastic option that eliminates the risk of a broken glass bottle. A shampoo bar can replace a bulky bottle of shampoo. A traditional shaving soap and brush can replace a large can of shaving foam. Your DOP kit should be a pre-packed, curated collection of your essential grooming tools, always ready to go. This includes your travel-sized liquids, your toothbrush and toothpaste, your razor, and any other personal care items. By having a dedicated, well-organized DOPP kit, you are not only more efficient and professional, but you are also protecting the rest of the contents of your luggage from potential disaster. This kit of essentials will also be crucial for maintaining your composure and comfort during the journey itself. 7. The in-flight indignity. Let's talk about the flight itself. A long flight, especially in economy class, can be an uncomfortable and draining experience. The mistake is to be completely unprepared for this, to simply resign yourself to the misery of a cramped seat, recycled air, and constant noise. The problem is that this lack of preparation means you will arrive at your destination feeling and looking exhausted, dehydrated, stiff, and generally disheveled. It's hard to feel like a confident gentleman when you feel like you've just been through a ringer. The solution is to be proactive and to pack a small in-flight comfort kit within your personal carry-on item. This is a small arsenal of tools designed to make your journey significantly more comfortable and to ensure you arrive feeling refreshed. Here are the essentials for your kit. Noise-canceling headphones. This is the single most important item. The ability to block out the drone of the engines and the noise of the cabin is a complete game changer for your sanity and your ability to relax or work. A reusable water bottle. The air on a plane is incredibly dry, and staying hydrated is crucial. Instead of waiting for the small plastic cups from the flight attendant, bring your own empty bottle through security and fill it up before you board. A high-quality travel pillow. A proper memory foam or inflatable travel pillow that provides real neck support is far superior to the flimsy pillows provided by the airline and can be the difference between getting some sleep or arriving with a stiff neck. An eye mask and earplugs. For an overnight flight, these are essential for blocking out light and creating your own private sanctuary to help you sleep. Simple grooming essentials. Have a small pouch with some moisturizer and lip balm to combat the dry air. A small travel-sized hand sanitizer is also a wise addition. By having this small kit at the ready, you are taking control of your own comfort. You are transforming the experience from a passive endurance test into a managed and even restful period, ensuring you land ready to take on your destination. This same level of control and organization must apply to your most important travel items. 8. The document disaster. Let's talk about the most stressful moments of any journey. The points where you need to present your documents, such as at the check-in counter, the security line, or the boarding gate. The mistake many men make is to have their essential documents, their passport, their boarding pass, their ID, chaotically stuffed into various pockets of their backpack or jacket. The problem with this disorganization is that it creates immense stress for you and for everyone behind you in line. Fumbling frantically through your bag, patting down all of your pockets and holding up the queue makes you look flustered, disorganized, and unprepared. It is the opposite of the calm, confident demeanor a gentleman should project. The solution is simple and incredibly effective. You must invest in a sophisticated travel wallet or passport holder. This is a dedicated wallet, typically made of high-quality leather, that is designed specifically for travel. It should have a designated slot for your passport, several slots for your credit cards and ID, a pocket for your boarding pass, and a place for different currencies. The beauty of a travel wallet is that it consolidates all of your most critical items into one single, organized, and easily accessible place. When you approach a checkpoint, you simply pull out this one handsome item, Everything you need is right there at your fingertips. There is no fumbling, no panic, no stress. Carrying a quality travel wallet is a subtle but powerful signal. It says that you are an experienced and organized traveler. It says that you value efficiency and preparation. It is a small detail that contributes to a much larger impression of competence and control. This sense of control and calm demeanor is, in itself, perhaps the most important aspect of traveling in style. 9. The arrival attitude. We have spent this entire time discussing the external trappings of style, the luggage, the clothes, the accessories, but all of it is rendered completely meaningless if it is not accompanied by the right internal attitude. The biggest style mistake a traveler can make has nothing to do with what he is wearing. It has to do with how he behaves. This is the man who is impatient in lines, rude to gate agents, demanding with flight attendants, and generally moves through the world with an air of entitled frustration. The problem is that poor behavior is the ultimate style killer. A beautiful suit cannot hide an ugly attitude. If you are rude, impatient, or unkind, it doesn't matter how expensive your watch is or how perfectly tailored your blazer is. You are not a gentleman. You are simply a well-dressed boor. Your carefully constructed image will be instantly shattered by your lack of grace. The solution is to understand that the most important element of traveling in style is to cultivate the gentleman's travel etiquette. This is the art of moving through the world with patience, politeness, and grace under pressure. Travel is often stressful. There will be delays, long lines, and unexpected problems. A gentleman understands this and accepts it. He does not take out his frustrations on the service staff who are just doing their jobs. He is polite and respectful to everyone, from the skycap to the pilot. A simple please and thank you goes a long way. He is patient. He does not sigh loudly in the security line or try to push his way to the front of the boarding queue. He waits his turn calmly. He is prepared. As we've discussed, he has his documents ready, his liquids separated, and his laptop out, making the process smoother for everyone. He is spatially aware. He doesn't block the aisle with his luggage. He doesn't recline his seat into the lap of the person behind him without first looking back and politely asking. By cultivating this attitude of calm, confident, and respectful patience, you are demonstrating the true hallmark of a gentleman. It is this inner grace that gives true weight and meaning to your external style. This same awareness of your surroundings should also apply to your destination itself. 10. The destination disconnect. Our final point is about what happens when you arrive. The mistake many travelers make is to pack a generic wardrobe without any consideration for the specific culture, climate, and customs of their destination. They will pack shorts and t-shirts for a trip to a conservative country where that might be inappropriate, or they will pack heavy woolens for a trip to a tropical climate. The problem with this lack of research is that it can make you stand out as an ignorant and disrespectful tourist. Dressing in a way that is wildly out of sync with the local culture can be seen as offensive. It immediately marks you as an outsider and can close doors to more authentic local experiences. It also, on a practical level, can leave you very uncomfortable if you are not dressed appropriately for the climate. The solution is to practice the art of destination research. Before you pack, you must take 10 minutes to do a little bit of homework on where you are going. First, check the weather. Don't just look at the temperature. Look at the humidity, the chance of rain, and the feels like temperature. This will allow you to pack the right fabrics and the right layers. Second, research the local dress code. Are you traveling to a city known for its high fashion, like Paris or Milan? You might want to pack a blazer and some smarter shoes. Are you traveling to a more conservative country or visiting religious sites? It is a sign of respect to ensure you have long trousers and shirts with sleeves packed for those occasions. Third, consider your itinerary. What will you actually be doing? If your trip involves a lot of hiking, you will need the appropriate gear. If it involves a fancy dinner at a Michelin-starred restaurant, you will need to have packed a jacket and proper shoes. By simply taking a few moments to understand your destination, you can tailor your packing list to be perfectly appropriate, respectful, and practical. It is the final step in ensuring that you move through the world, not just as a tourist, but as a true gentleman and a citizen of the world. In the end, gentlemen, traveling in style is not about showing off or being uncomfortable. It is the very opposite. It is about having such a mastery of the details, your luggage, your clothes, your packing, your etiquette, that your journey becomes smoother, more comfortable, and more elegant. It is about taking control of your experience and presenting a calm, confident, and capable image to the world, no matter where you are. When you learn to travel this way, you are not just getting from point A to point B. You are moving through the world with a sense of purpose and grace. You are demonstrating that your commitment to excellence and self-respect does not get left at home. It is a part of who you are, wherever you go. Stay sharp, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next one.